Opening statements are set to begin this morning in the trial of a former sheriff's deputy accused of making a woman take off her clothes to get out of a drunk driving arrest. The woman says Valencia County Deputy Patrick Duran pulled up next to her and her boyfriend who were in their car arguing back in 2010. Now, she claims the deputy made her go to the back of his patrol car, pull down her pants and underwear. Now, she said Duran told her if she didn't comply, he would charge her with DWI. Duran is no longer a deputy with the department. He is, however, charged with extortion and false imprisonment. This trial is expected to take all week. This morning, we have learned a former city worker accused of starving his 3 dogs has been accused of mistreating his pets before. And just to warn you, the video that you're about to see of the dogs is a bit disturbing. Authorities say Tim Chavez surrendered his 3 pit bulls last week after they were found extremely underweight. This apparently not a first. Records show that Chavez has surrendered 6 pit bulls since 2002. He was also accused of underfeeding one of them. But Chavez managed to avoid any charges because he showed a judge a receipt from a vet. Now, he was never stopped from getting more pets since there wasn't any sort of tracking system set up, but that has since changed.
Now, if anybody, that owner surrenders their animal, they can't adopt another animal for a year. In this case, for this individual, he probably will never be able to adopt another animal.
Chavez, who worked for the city, was fired from his job with Family Services the morning after these new allegations came to light. He is charged with animal cruelty and torture. An Albuquerque man is facing charges this morning after police say he was caught exposing himself to kids. Cops say they found this man right here, 46-year-old Danny Harrelson, with his pants down at a ditch near 4th and Montano in Northwest on Sunday. Now, witnesses say he had been fondling himself around some boys who were in the area. He's charged with aggravated indecent exposure, which is a felony. The Metro County Detention Center is about to get a $2 million shot in the arm. We're talking high-tech tools and gadgets. Bernalillo County has ordered 2 full-body scanners that will be used on staff and visitors before they enter MDC. Now, some of the money will also be spent on a device that detects chemicals and drugs in inmates' mail and on security cameras. However, a big problem still persists.
I think it's a very stressful, it's a very negative environment, and I think part of the problem is it's overcrowded like you wouldn't believe.
That was MDC's director back in February outlining the challenges facing MDC. The biggest, he says, overcrowding. The jail currently houses 2,800 inmates. That's over 560 over capacity. At this point, there are no plans to add on to the jail. The Eddy County Sheriff's Department is looking for whoever butchered a 6-month-old black Angus calf. It happened sometime in mid-July on a ranch off of Highway 62. We're told the suspect left the calf's head at the scene and took the rest of the body. Eddy County Crime Stoppers is offering a $1,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest. This morning, investigators have determined the fire that destroyed a Corrales landmark was an accident. The Rancho de Corrales Event Center caught fire early Sunday morning. Investigators believe it started near the kitchen between the ceiling and the roof, and that's why it was so hard to put out. The building dates back to the early 1800s. This morning, a lightning-sparked wildfire near Durango is just over 500 acres. The Air Park fire started on Sunday. Ground and air crews have been battling the flames. There are no reports of structures being damaged, but people who live at Trappers Crossing have been put on alert.